Hello, everybody. Warrior Fire here, and welcome to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country. Now, give me a moment, as I need to hopefully fix this. Had to try doing something. There we go. I had a little technical issue, and I had OBS open when I unplugged the capture card from a computer, so yeah, that's why it had a frozen loading screen on stream. Don't worry, it's all fixed now. Anyway, last time, we made quite a bit of progress. Stop at a village right outside the desert. Let's take final preparations for the crossing. Have to cross the desert in order to get to the Tornan capital. All because of Malice. So, gonna go get right back into now, for those who haven't been keeping up, or just forgot, decided to do well, simple schedule adjustment. Normally, this would be a Sunday stream. I did decide to take a temporary swap, putting it my normal Sunday slot to Fridays. So, till things settle down here, it's just gonna be how it is for now. Anyway, let's talk to Buzz. You seem to be able folk. I've got a little job for you. Might have noticed that Ferris live in the vicinity of this here Hyber village. Well, it'd help me out greatly if you could defeat a few of the ugly brutes and bring me some Ferris beast to meat. Normally I'd go out and hunt the Ferris myself, but lately they've been more aggressive than normal, and I'm not up to taking them on myself. Without Ferris beast meat, you can't make a Hyber meatball stew. Which is to say, we can't make the one famous dish served at Teo's Inn. On top of that, my son's feeling a mighty craving for the stuff, and I don't want him to go hungry. So, will you help us out? We're relying on you. Yeah. Request accepted. Get that active here. Hey, I already had all the Ferris beast meat needed. Did you bring me the Ferris beast meat I wanted? Much appreciated. This means that he'll be able to keep serving up his specialty, at least for the time being. I'll also be able to feed my son a hybrid meatball stew to his stomach's content. As for a reward, well, you may have noticed that we're not exactly living in luxury here. Every day is a struggle. How about I give you the recipe for a hybrid meatball stew? Like they say, teach a man to fish. Teo might not be too pleased with me sharing his secret recipe, but that's his problem, not mine. Well, anyway, thanks. I hope the recipe serves you well. Just
I do
like
only what
that.
His Majesty asks of me.
One more for the community level up.
Great. Another problem solved.
Right. 2 coil chips and 2 art seal, 2 hawk scores. Right. The affinity chart passed through.
Looks like you're getting the...
More growing.
Right. That was a quick hit. Hearts chat.
It takes time
Spindle
and
step.
effort to get this good.
Rising Guard.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Adamant Arm.
I shall aim ever higher.
Hey, hit some more skills. The packs of
I'm coming
punch
along in
for
leaps and
Laura.
bounds.
And hard. Never mind that one. I'll wait for it. For Adam. Here. And can't get anything else for Hugo yet. Level up
I knew the
Gentle
practice would pay
Zephyr.
off.
Ray of
No
Punishment.
one is hurting my friends.
Can't get anything for health yet. Swirling Dragon.
Strength can't be earned through sheer force.
Right, that's everyone. Yeah, that cuts Mithra's crit rate in half. Not good. And everyone's set there.
Aren't we intrepid?
Get those. And gonna do a quick check. Alright. completely done with the side quest.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Right.
This is becoming addictive.
Right. Nothing to worry about. Back there. The
Aren't
ring
we in
and
I know the drill.
Typhon Turkin and Tonver Vogel.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easy on you.
I have no sympathy for them. You're wide open.
You read my mind. I love the way
Ready to unleash an element.
Hey, let's go.
Out of the bus.
Okie dokie.
Great work. Say the word.
I love the way this is
I know trust.
Alright, that takes care of that battle. Right. The Danik region now.
This is becoming addictive. Stay alert, everyone.
This shouldn't take
Okie dokie.
This is no good. I've got a hold of myself.
You're always looking ahead, Adam. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh? Such as?
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes.
Right.
Our
Level
efforts
4
are paying
Keith
off.
and you with the
You can rely on me
Haze.
to aid you.
and Bridget.
Think of the possibility.
We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
Alright. Made it. Got
This
a
is becoming
campsite right
Nature
after
makes a
the
fine ally.
So let's go use it real quick.
Now, let me see.
Right. Right, make it beyond endless doom.
Now, who'd make a good lead?
How do you like it?
Missing the barbed tomato for the hyper meatball stew. Right, so let's do some crafting. Well, let's start chatting. Just finish crafting. Just need to get across the desert and we'll be in Orisco, right? Right. The desert is a harsh place, but the palace is always visible. You can use it to orient yourself. Must be pretty enormous for us to be able to see it from such a distance. Don't try looking up when you're standing right in front of it, is all I'll say. Modern technology represents the high watermark in many domains. This type of skyscraping architecture is just one example. Yeah? And what's Adam doing with such a teeny little place back in Aletta? Alright. All done. Camping. Based on information, appears to be the palace over there. Flying Fortress Desmore. Definitely ignoring it. What do you have for us? What do you have for us, Chanel? There's nothing here. Nothing at all. That fraud, that knobhund sold me false information, I swear. What? Why am I angry? What's it to you? Here, this treasure map. The other day, in Torna's capital, I met a knobhund who sold it to me on the cheap. Hexwork spot, he said. I believed him. Been up to Golden Twin Mesa, looking all over, but I haven't found a thing. Guess this treasure map isn't worth the paper it's drawn on. Guess I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Or maybe I'm just going about this the wrong way. I just need some kind of special skill to find the treasure. I'm fed up with this now, but maybe you can have a go at tracking down the treasure for me. What do you say? Of course, if you bring it back, I'll let you keep it. Promise. You know, finding out the truth of the matter is more important to me than the treasure right now. Good luck with that. Eerie treasure?
May I offer my assistance?
Right. That's good. Set that as active. Right. That's good.
Aren't we intrepid?
Put this stuff up here. Yeah, gotta go up here.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Slow down! Like that.
Well, let's take out the score box.
Follow my lead. I've got high hopes for you, Laura.
It bounced.
Confident in our victory.
Read my mind.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Feeling confident in our victory.
Is this?
The winds around. We are not prepared.
Alright. Well, let's go. Head up this way, yeah. Especially since, the quest marker.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
The suspense is killing me.
Right. Let's go into that. Since we're already over here, let's go and pick up this quest.
This is becoming a
Nature makes a fine ally.
There we go. What? Oh no! You need water right away. Secret of
We
the
cannot turn them
Damn.
away.
Alright. Right. Ruby. Right. Gotta use he is. Yeah, one less ruby pineapple. Ah, I feel so much better. You really saved my bacon. Thank you. The name's Palva. Just an adventure with a dream of finding fame and fortune here in the Torna desert. Though dream implies it might not actually happen, eh? Believe you me, it's definitely gonna happen. It has to. So, feeling pretty ravenous, so I chowed down on a couple of the red pollen orbs I found in a green barrel. But then my body got really hot, so I gulped down a whole bunch of water. Waited for my partner, but they never came back. When I ran out of food and water, I thought I was gonna die. Why didn't you just go back to the capital? I didn't want to give up my lead. Legends say that the Untitled Desert has gold just lying around all over the place for anyone to take. My partner and I made it out here before anyone else. Hey, Adam? Is that true about the gold? Ask any Torna school child and they'll tell you that it is. No more than a legend, then. Should have known you were non-believers. Study on, we're not doubting you. Didn't come out all the way out here to dig because of some childhood fairy tale, you know. I've got a machine that tells you exactly where the gold is. I see. So that's your hidden weapon. Precisely. My partner hauled it up in a load of salvage. All it needs is a Havitonic clutch, and it should be up and running, and is sniffing out gold like nobody's business. The machine doesn't look that amazing to me. Hova! Sorry, dude, I'm slightly late. Slightly? I nearly shriveled up and died of thirst out here. Biggest apologies. Oh, wait, it's you. Huh? Friends are the same friends who helped Duden before. Fancy meeting you here. Wait a second. Duden, you know these people? Yes. Friends were a big help when Duden needed to get a gravitonic clutch. Wow, small world, eh? Anyway, this isn't the time for idle chit-chat. No siree. Need to get the Fortune Finder Matron at 4000 up and running. Of course it had a pretty goofy name there. So we'll just call it the Fortune Finder-inator. Do it on it. All done. Does it work? Does it work? One switch on, machine will run all over that desert and find a gold that buried in sand. Probably. Wow, pretty impressive. Some high-tech wizardry, that's for sure. Right then, dude and my old matey. Time to close our eyes, cross our fingers, and dream of gold. Switch on now! Whoa, it's back! Did it find anything? Did it? Notice that the Fortune Finder Matron failed to find her Matron any fortune. Mama. It turned out that Duden's self-taught engineering skills not as sufficient. You bloody knob-on. I sunk every last penny of my savings into modding the FF4000 so it better produce the results, and fast. Machine need remodel by expert. Like crazy inventor who live in capital, or anyone. Please do not pressuring Duden anymore. He seems to have cracked a little. Hey, please help me out. Duden has already outlived his usefulness. You're all I've got. Hey, don't go evil overlord on Duden. May have outlived his usefulness, but let him live. To tell you the truth, I'm a little curious myself as to whether there's any gold in the desert, so why not? Yes, indeed. Consider my interest piqued. Okay then, let's go find someone who's good with the machinery. The community lost. Wow. Rough. Have it. You go tinker with it. Where is... Right. Yeah. Maybe I have it, so let's get travel back to camp.
A pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
This is becoming a
Nature makes a fine ally.
Right. Good turn, Busta Chanel. What? You found the treasure? Really? Wow, so that no one was telling the truth after all. I hope you won't hold it against me for bothering you with my little misunderstanding, will you? Thank you ever so much for getting to the bottom of my little mystery, even if it wasn't much of one. Like I promised, the treasure is yours. Alright, and community's right
Thank
back
you.
to where it was.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Right. Now, let's see.
Shall we get started? Phew! Finished.
Right, able to make it. Yes, close the camping screen. And now I have to hand it over. So let's
These guys should be
get into
no
some
problem.
fights along the way.
I really don't know what I'd do without you, Laura.
You read my mind. You read my mind.
Lightning Rapture! Come, flames! I'll give you a hand! How about this? Let me magnify
And
I'm left feeling some
the
regret.
Death Goble.
These guys should
Cross
be no
paths with
problem.
another one, so why not?
Remain vigilant of your surroundings.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
Excellent Mitcher's MVP again.
I beg to differ, because to me, it seemed like they had you surrounded.
Huh?
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an
War
expert.
with them before you could even blink.
We've enough fighting to be getting on with, Mithra. Do we really need this petty rivalry?
You tell her, Adam.
Stay alert, everyone. They want to fight? Well, they're welcome to try.
Nice.
I'm having such a wonderful time on this journey. Kind of sad to think it'll be over one day.
I'll stay by your side no matter what, my lady.
Aren't we intrepid?
Right. Come on.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I'm sorry, I keep getting
Put your
distracted.
minds at ease.
Turn that frown upside down.
Alright, that was awkward. So you got it rebuilt? Yup. Can't rightly say if it was successful or not. No, it's bound to work. I know it. Well, I believe it. The very least, I hope. Certainty decreased rapidly. Dude, we'll just press wings and flip switch. Yeah, we should just go for it. Alright, flip that switch, dude. I do. Attack! Looks like it came back with something. What is it? It's covered in sand. I can't really make it out. I hope it's gold. Will you look? I can't stand the tension. Can we? Yes, please do. What if a monster jumps out at us? That would be really unlikely. Right.
Aren't we intrepid?
Hey, gold popped out. Well, the legends were true. There really was gold buried in a desert. Papa's dream come true. Really? Are you sure the machine didn't just find gold that traveling merchants dropped accidentally? It did seem to mostly be small change. What a buzzkill. Can't believe we didn't find any fabulous wealth after all that effort. I'd have made more money if I spent my time feeding arms back home. Aw, cheer up. Dude, not fun, Palva. Yeah. I guess it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Thanks for all your help, everybody. I'm sorry it was all for nothing. Oh, don't worry about it. It was an entertaining diversion, to say the least. That's for sure. Dream of Gold was beautiful while it lasted. Alright,
This is awkward.
you got Palva, and regained
Why,
Duda.
thanks.
I just need one more supporter.
Good enough for you?
And a new recipe for
These guys should be no problem. This will require all our concentration. Confident in our victory.
You read my mind.
You're ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Okie dokie.
Will the wisp! You shall not prevail.
This feeling of unity is what
Very
matters.
obvious. Oh, and one more battle. Finish.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
I can feel your power right here. Hey, May, I need some space.
Severe, Bridget. Just you shall not fail.
Alright, that's overkill.
Okay, me first. Jin, I need you up front.
We're not done yet.
I am as relentless as the tides. Bridget,
Wheel of
enemy.
Ah, didn't
It
get
is
that.
done.
Oh well.
Well done.
Great effort, everyone.
Hell no.
Aren't we
Okay.
intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Hello there, chest.
You're coming with me, treasure.
And a machine.
Aren't we intrepid?
Just gonna ignore that And just like that, we've crossed the desert.
We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright. Another chest. It's locked.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and
I
steady.
can't open it.
Oh, hard luck.
Well, that's a pain.
Aren't we intrepid?
Great.
Aren't we intrepid?
Let's gather
Aren't we
materials
intrepid?
find. See what else is around over here.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Well, that's everything. Up we go.
That's not right.
What's not right?
This Titan. Why isn't it in its real form?
You noticed?
What do you mean?
That isn't the original form of the Tornan Titan. In ancient times, the Tornan Titan held awesome power. Torna made use of that power to dominate all rest for 1,000 years. But the power was shut away in the reign of Electos I. Since then, the Titan has looked like this. See that glowing sphere in the castle tower? That forms the seal.
Is that what Maus is aiming for?
Why would he do that? Wouldn't it be a threat to him too?
Truthfully, I don't know myself. But in any case, if he makes a move for it, it is clear what we must do.
Agreed.
You can see the palace in the distance. We should head there first. Offer our report to His Majesty.
And here we are, Oresco, the royal capital. Let's start off by talking to these guards. My skin's all rough today. Must have not had enough sleep. What do you think? Of course, the body doesn't just take care of itself, and it's tough to get the stuff worth that around here. Drivers can give themselves a boost with accessories, blades with hawk scores, right? They all have their own particular effects. Like some are restorative, some are offensive, and some defensive. Torna's a bit behind the times, if you ask me. Uriah's where it's at right now for grooming technology. I hear here's this thing that works directly on the cells to make them lustrous and moist. I'd love to try that. Oh. That's definitely interesting. Huh. So, Orozco, Orozco is counted separately from Torna itself. Interesting. Hey there, traveler. Could I ask you a question? Like, at what age should a big brother stop making a little bro's packed lunch for him? Sorry, that's kind of a strange question to ask. See, I've got this friend whose big bro makes his lunch. The little bro, it's not like he's a kid. I mean, he's grown. He can take care of himself. He even has a job doing guard duty on the gate, so he can make his own darn packed lunch. Old enough, darn it. My friend, I meant. He's old enough. But the big bro, he just keeps waking up early to make these lunches. If he didn't waste his energy on all this fussing, he could be moving up in the world. Just don't get why he... Yep. One of those situations. Tried racing with the trotting Armu. To make it harder, I looked over my shoulder at the same time. In the end, I lost. Surprised? Thing is, the Armus don't even really understand the idea of a competition. They just love me as their master. So, as a game, it didn't really work out. We'll have to try and think of something else that's better for an Armu. Some of my mates are thinking up fun Armu games too. So I'm going to try something new each day, I reckon. And it's a bit more fun if you change things up a bit, right? If I don't make it fun, I'll probably die of boredom looking after these Armus every day. Alright. Let's look. Yeah, I've got 2 quests, there. Alright, let's finish up on the right side first. Here in Torna, we revere the might of the Titans. It's essentially our religion. Though it's not like we have much in the way of special rituals or rules. Just believe in respecting the life that surrounds us. Titans, humans, blades, we're all the same, really. Every one of us is a gift to the world we live in, and sometimes it can be good to show our gratitude for that. Right, let me... I can real close click. That's how it should be for everyone. Alright. Deku. Eh? Mama! Torna town wonderful. Impressive palaces, beautiful gardens, and this splendid moat, full of wonders. Sightseeing? No. At end of day, Deku is a proud trader of Volta's Trade Guild. Wandering around town is to expand trading knowledge. Those not on. Hey, got a
Good work,
couple
everyone.
of green
I'm
barrels
all
down
advent-
here.
The
You must be
suspense
tired
is
after a
killing
day
me.
like that.
You're coming with me, treasure. Aren't we in treasure?
A collection
To the
point.
sound of my voice.
Didn't want to fall into the water, but how that goes. Here's an info pun. Other side of a boat, there's fancy schmancy gardens. And in one point of gardens is very tall lookout point. View from the tippy top is probably enough to make eyes hurt. Only we like high places, but they're not good for health. Careful when we meet terrible urge to jump off to world below. After all, might be able to lead to super secret places from up there. Roof of buildings are hidden away back streets. But when we meet short landing from that high up, it hurt like crazy. So probably best to resist urges. Leave it for real daredevils. Unless got water below in this particular universe, in which case you can jump up from any height safely. Don't try that at home. So, that is very much not true. Higher up you jump into water, the more it actually resists. High enough, it's like jumping high up directly into concrete. Very bad idea. Very lethal. Right. Yeah, 200 people over here. All I do is work in the warehouse. Work, work, work. I never get to do anything fun. I'd really love to do something touristy, like go on a shopping spree, or visit the park in the middle of the city. The park was designed by a famous gardener. Did you know that? It's supposed to be so beautiful. Right. What about you, Tyler? What do you think? Don't all these fish look happy and healthy? Feisty critters. I tell you, they've got it good. I'm even selling fish to the palace now. Considering who my customer is, I really want to provide the best I can. Hey, what do you mean my fish don't look good enough to sell to the palace? See how many big, glossy fish are swimming around in the moat? Every one of them has started out in these pails. Alright. Now, other there's to talk to over here. Clark. And there's really not much to do when you're guarding a warehouse on the edge of the city. Oh, huh? You know this warehouse belongs to the royal palace, right? Don't come any closer or I'll do something. Just kidding. Oh, sorry about that. Must be it. Started out as a fake yarn for dialogue, but... well, you heard what happened. So you came all the way out here, and I'm so bored. How about a story to pass the time? This warehouse is actually old. Like, way old. It's been around for generations. Every once in a while, a rumor goes around that something is buried beneath it. Like a treasure, maybe. You wouldn't guess that it's that old, though, would you? It's been redone so often, it looks like all the other boring buildings. Huh. Interesting. You have to try to look into it.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Witness my irresistible force.
Despair not. Onward.
Oh, I'm not getting in there yet. So now that we've got the right side checked out, right, let's head to the left side. Right. Another day of overfilling my belly. But I'm not done eating yet. The delicacies and finery of Tornan cooking are just about filling your face. Until I get to savor a legendary dish from that famous chef, my trip is gonna be over. Came all the way from AIRDATE to tickle my taste buds with their legendary tastes. I'm going to get me some of Miss Sorrel's cooking well and make this trip worth my while. Alright, you do that. Right. You customers? Hello, welcome to the best restaurant in the capital, if I do say so myself. Though I have to admit, I've had a bit of a rough time lately and it's affecting my cooking. I'm lucky to have regulars who'll gladly eat here all the same, but I don't want them to be satisfied with less. Sorry. Anyway, were you looking for a meal? I'll cook it, but I can't really recommend anything. Alright. Well, in that case. Hello there, youngsters. Welcome. Are you looking for any instruments in particular this fine day? For beginners, I'd recommend the Torna viola. You'll be serenading your friends in no time at all. It's not got many strings, so it's simple to learn. There are also many good songs for beginners. It's a winner. Once you've learned some pieces, you can join an ensemble. It's a good way to improve in a hurry. We've even got a special event where people play the Torna viola to express thanks to the Titans. It's not an event to be missed. The music spreads through the air, so delicate and yet so soft, also strong. Alright. Hello there. Don't look good. I'll have to look like a driver in need of some accessories. Taking back as souvenirs. Hang them off your clothes as a decoration. Yep, you can't go wrong with accessories. Hey, let's see what. Spiked pauldrons may be helpful. Do already have one. Silver feather will be helpful for Hugo. Alright. Go and grab one of those. Huh. Actually added to the community screen. Right. That. Hey. Hey. We got a proper inn. I'll save that for a bit. Hey, roll up. You're sure to find something you'll like here. You name it, we've got it. Right. Yeah. Ooh, that's good increase to auto attack and crit rate. That for Jin. Go with the flower chip for Haze. Flower chip drops Mithra's crit rate. That is a very big auto attack buff. So, wood chip for Mithra. Hey, that's so this is where you got or hungry gun knives, enough. Ooh, that is a drastic drop in block rate. Right. I'll set on the core chips. Right. All sorts live here in this city, but everyone carries their own worries around, and that makes us all alike. If someone came and asked you for help, you'd hear them out, eh? That's because you can empathize with them. That empathy is something that people you help will never forget. They'll support you, rain or shine. On top of that, once you make a name for yourselves, new doors open up on account of your rep. But don't let that fame go to your head. And never think of others as smaller than yourself. It only causes pain. Remember that, and the bonds you make will stay with you throughout your life. That's another good piece of advice for real life. Right. And there, you can do. So,
We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite
check out
parts of
the inn
adventuring.
here. Alright. Well, no one else to talk to down there, so I'll do this. Heartfeltly, village has been attacked. Similar thing happened in Hestum not so long ago. Thought that kind of trouble only ever happened abroad. World's more dangerous these days. But we should be safe here in the capital, so long as the king's noble reign continues. He makes sure things are nice and peaceful, and we don't get led astray, so we can carry on living as always. Alright, short rest. Right,
All
getting
credit
everyone
to
up
my
to level
siblings in
37.
arms.
What an incredible feeling.
I can still improve. I have to.
Alright.
Are you all well rested?
Now that we've got that done, let's head down this way. Especially since there's a couple of green barrels over here.
The suspense is killing me.
Alright, let's see the progress is there. Only 23 to go. Right, Geo? I'm not going to name names, but there are certain countries where drivers use blades like they're disposable items. It's not just down to the humans either. The blades just go along with it like it's meant to be that way. So weird. Surely it's not right to say that some deserve to be treated with less respect because of things they can't control. Take Torna. It's peaceful as anything, and humans, blades, and titans live together in harmony. Sometimes I wonder if it's made Torna a bit too soft. It could be, but don't think like that. Husband youths, stay right where you are. You have a look about you that tells me you might be interested in my most marvelous inventions. Here, look. I've hundreds of the things. Beauties, aren't they? More Ardane has absolutely nothing on my masterworks, I tell you. I am, nevertheless, at somewhat of a loss as to how to surpass my former genius. But with the war on the horizon, it's been getting more and more difficult to find the parts I need. So now I've laid my woes bare. Could you perchance help the great Gideon collect some machine parts? I believe the ones lying around here in Torna should be a choice enough.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
Right. Let's see what need to do. Right. The charged shaft, the sun cog. I have a spire, sunset bracket. One more charged shaft. Yeah, there we go. Excellent work. A fine haul you have there. I extend my gracious thanks. At long last, I can now put the finishing touches to my ultimate creation. I call it Gideon's special patented perpetual music box. As the name suggests, with just one turn of the key, it'll play music forever and ever with no interruption. What's that? You want to know how to stop it? Well, that's a good point. I've not thought of a good way yet. I think it'll be a problem for future Gideon to wrestle with. Anyway, you've helped me collect the parts, so why don't I teach you how to make your own as thanks? Hold on now. It's coming to me. Yes. Eureka! I've got it! A flash of inspiration for a brand new invention. My next masterpiece will address any and all minor flaws which my last masterpiece may or may not have had. And for that, I'm going to need lots of parts that can withstand the dry climate around the capital. I hear tell you can find those parts around Gormott. I trust I can rely on your help finding a few more of those parts? Excellent, excellent. Just bring them back to me when you've found some. Let us dare to dream hand in hand, eh? Alright, let's... Marvelous! That looks like all the parts I need, yes? You have keen eyes, my fledgling friends. Behold, my life's work. I call it Gideon's special patented jamming megaphone. It's a perfectly tuned mechanism, cancels out any noise from the surroundings, and magnifies the user's voice. And since shortly everyone loves the sound of their own voice, there's no need for an off switch. I'm brilliant! How far does the magnified voice carry, you ask? What are you guys, health and safety inspectors? Sheesh. Alright then. Thanks to my ingenious directionalizing technology, any voice that you feed it, no matter how loud, will carry 10 pence. Right, just about as far as if you shout. That's pretty much the point. Here, I'll share the recipe with you so you can take my groundbreaking invention out into the world. Alright then. It seems your contributions have allowed me to stay aloft after all. This marks the beginning of a new era of inventions. Before you know it, I'll be a household name. People will bow and scrape before me, begging me for one of my creations. I owe it in part to you, keen-eyed kitty winks. Bravo, well done indeed. And a community level
Thank you.
I'm glad it all worked out.
And got a moon cube. Right. Hey, 2 new quests in a letter. And nothing new in a Gormott. Right, there's more people to talk to. This city has a long history. There's a shop's been here more than 300 years. I myself came from 14 generations of craftsmen. We've been building in Torna for a long time. It's a fair old task, taking on the weight of that history, while adapting to the demands of the time. This city's built on blood, sweat, and tears, more than you know. That's definitely a thing. Request from a Rogani. There's someone else there. Plus, Benny back at Hyber Village has a thing to do. I believe. Finish up at the exploration here real quick. The glass we make in this workshop is produced from rock and sand collected in the Danak Desert. All Torna glasswork, but also ritual implements and ceremonial accessories are made from our very own glass. In fact, I heard that the army recently ordered extra strong glass from my teacher for making a new ship. I think the name of the ship was, I think it started with nope, sorry, it's gone now. Anyway, I'm just an apprentice for now. I can only make things like water jugs and little glass baubles. But you should see the things my instructor can make. They're well made and sturdy, but still utterly exquisite. Alright, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Witness my irresistible force.
It's not the end of the world.
Need to level up Adrian's super strength. And to do that, just need to use the far-sighted talisman. Are we able to make that? You need something? As you can see, things are busy around here. So the Aegis has been wrecking stuff all over the place, right? Well, let's make my ship orders go through the roof. Of course it happens right when my master retires too. We're desperately short-staffed. I didn't think it would be this hard to take everything on myself, but responsibility is more than I imagined. Right. Well, here. Amateurs. I don't have time for you, mates. I'm busy. Okay. If it's the palace you're after, my lordships, just follow those steps up and it's on the left. Can't miss it. Oh, begging your pardon, those folks are looking for the palace. Are asking after the girl? That's my daughter, Freya. She's been very frail since birth. An awful sickness, your lordships, just terrible. The doctors say there's no medicine in this land of Torna that would help her. It's as good as incurable. Sometimes I wonder what's to become of my little Freya. Definitely a good thing to be worried about. I'm envious of Joey and Marcus always running around outside and chatting with the folk. Sorry, I guess I'm a bit shy lately. I don't really get the chance to meet a lot of people, you see. Oh, maybe I know something helpful though. Oh, there are lots of really neat shops all over Torna. I'm sure that if you have a look, you'll find tons of stuff that's useful for drivers and blades. I really wish I could go, but going to busy places makes me too tired. Right. stuff that way to the palace, so gonna walk away from that. Oh, this is no good. It's gonna take ages at this rate. Huh? You want me? You can ask me anything you want, as long as it's about insects. What? You're not interested in insects? Well, I tell you, there's more to insects than meets the eye. There are shiny shells, there are strong bendy legs. Plus, if you boil them up, you get some really useful medicines. Oh yeah. I've collected loads of insects, but because I'm just a kid, I'm not allowed to go looking very far. And I need to get lots of insects as quickly as possible. Do you think you could bring me any insects you find? Thanks, I'll need some from Gormott too, not just from Torna. Right.
May I offer my assistance?
Definitely collected a bunch. So, let's give him what we can. And that's that. Thanks, that's more than enough. Thanks so much. If I can boil these up and get her to drink it, then maybe, just maybe... That reminds me. Also partial to tinkering with the machinery. Let me thank you properly. I'll show you a pretty amazing invention of mine. Right. That's something
I think we've done what's expected of us.
Gonna give it something that you Hugo, eventually. Just don't understand girls at all. How about you guys? Bet you feel the same way. Earlier, I made medicine from the Anagueta we collected. Gave it to this girl I know to drink. She was like, "Hugh, get that gross stuff away from me. What the heck's her problem anyway? Looks are super cool. How can a medicine made of 100% cool things be gross? I don't get it at all." Yep.
I feel my power surging.
Right. Let's see. I did not have it. The exercising talisman. Sorry, that's the one we do have. Don't have it. One that we need for Hadrian.
Well, shall we continue?
Let's go ahead and start off by
This one I'm quite proud
it's
of.
the far-sighted talisman. Now we can.
I've made it with love.
Also making an unforgettable
May it
talisman.
serve you well.
It came together nicely.
Right. Oh. Mithra. A quick chat. You must hurry to the court of the Torna king to make known Malice's foul intent. You're right. The sooner we can deliver our report, the more chance we have of averting the carnage that Malice hopes to bring. Maybe it's best if I wait on the front of the palace. I've got a bad feeling about this. How bad are we talking? Actually, you guys will be fine. Don't pay too much attention to my weird hunches. Okay, if you say so. Alright then. Let's grab these 2 quests. Oh, what could be happening over there? But I can't just go off, can I? What's wrong, Edwin? You look troubled. Lord Adam. No, it's just that. No, sorry. Nothing's wrong. You definitely sounded like something was wrong when you were mumbling to yourself just a minute ago. Just spill it, man. Nothing gets past you, Lord. I'm just worried about causing you extra hassle, Lord. I don't want to burden you unnecessarily, I mean. That isn't for you to worry about. Go on now, let's hear it all. If you say so, well, what it is it's that my wife and kids are still back in Gormott, you see. That you hear all kinds of trouble news out of the motherland lately, so I'm probably understand why I'm worried. At the same time, I'm the chief Gormati overseer here, so it's not like I can go check on them myself. But you've been there, haven't you, Lord? How was the situation? You've asked a hard question, friend. Xeon remnant troops have looted a number of villages there, it's true. Some were hit quite hard. I understand how you feel. It was me, Andaletta was in that kind of piteous circumstance. I too couldn't rest easy. Thank you for saying so, Lord. Well, so long as my village of Torgoth as well, I give the architect my thanks. Torgoth. Adam, we have to tell him the truth. Torgoth was burnt to cinders. That's impossible. Kelly, and Nellie, I can't believe it. Kelly and Kelly, you said? Are those your children's names? Yes, Lord, but how did you... We've met a Kelly and Kelly during our travels. They were unharmed and awaiting their father to come and get them. Oh, thank goodness. Lord Adam, would you... Of course, Edwin. We'll bring your little ones back to you. Oh, Lord Adam, thank you. Thank you so much. So Edwin was the father that Callie and Kelly were talking about. They were the Singlefell encampment, weren't they? Well remembered. Let us hurry then.
I'd like you to trust us.
This may be a side quest, but it's one definitely want to do pretty much right away. Since you're right here. Haha, we meet again. These are the ones who are skilled enough to pass my test, Rolly. Man, this is not good. Not good at all. So, are you signing us up for this dangerous mission of yours? Yes, about that. Must think of excuse quick fast. You've seen what we can do. What else do you need? One time more. Need one last test to make extra doubly triply sure our friends have what it takes. Well, you heard the pun. Sorry, he's the boss. This is getting somewhat irritating. This will be absolute final test. Swear on life of Rolly Bully. his evaluation of all skills up to now. Come on, Crocati, throw Roly-Poly Bone here. Oh wait, Roly-Poly have it. 10 fusion combos. Need to pull off at least that many or no go for employment. Yes, that was a stroke of genius. Now to give up, please. Walk away. You know what? That actually sounds like it might be fun. I hardly need to explain this to you, but a fusion combo is essentially a combined blade and driver combo. Getting the tutorial for that now. You can add in a blade combo during an active driver combo or vice versa, whichever works. Like before, you can pick the place and the target. Find somewhere you can make the most of your abilities. So this final test in effect comprises everything we've been examined on to date. Alright, we'll do our very best to prove our skills to you. They actually take bait? Inconceivable. It's glad to hear. Once the team finished 10 fusion combos, report back to Roly-Poly on Quick Double. This will be the final test of your abilities. Don't disappoint us now.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
I'll gain set that as active. Now, before we head on out, how to Gormot, make a quick stop at a hybrid village.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
There you are, Benny. You helped out my dad before, right? Thanks. My mom and dad were so happy they made me an extra big dinner. It was so good. When I get big, I'm gonna be strong enough to help people, just like you. First, I gotta learn archery from my dad. Oh. And just like that, community update.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Alright. Actually,
I hope I am
take care
never
of this
parted
now.
from it. It's an unfamiliar feeling. Like I want it all for myself.
and
Use my power to its
I've got
utmost.
something else we can do back in the horoscope. But before we get to that, the hidden hunting camp.
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
I thought Kelly and Kelly would be here, but they're not. At least, well, not anymore. At least, there are signs that indicate someone left here in a hurry. Could it have been those two? Let's try and find out.
Slow and steady.
Laser focus.
Mithra. Alright. Need to use 2 desserts. Don't actually have any. Yes. I believe we can make some more Ascension waffles, so let's go and do that real quick. Very sorry about this, Adam.
Time to get cooking. I'm kinda excited. It tastes better than it looks. It tastes better than it looks. Probably.
Hither just left no choice in the matter.
Good for the body and for the soul.
Now, does need to
Good for the body and
get
for the soul.
Infinity chart updated?
Master your emotions.
Got enough materials to actually finish grinding that out. Oh, since we're right here, go ahead and do it.
My cooking will make you howl for more. And that's a promise.
Right, just need 7 more times.
Maybe. It tastes better than it looks. Hunger is the best spice. It tastes better than it looks. Hunger is the best spice. It tastes better than it looks. Hunger is the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
Yes.
Master your emotions.
Alright. Another 1190 trust. Hither's gonna be get the last ring of it, last key affinity. Hey, now that we actually
Slow and steady.
do this.
Laser focus.
Would these be Kelly and Kelly's footprints? I'll just follow the path. Trail, if you can find it again. There we go. Don't like how it breaks it up a lot. I'd actually be able to take a on this, but wonder where all those turken came from. thanks to... Hang on. Didn't notice this before. Huh.
This is becoming addictive.
I know the drill.
Well then. Oh, hey, we're the guys from before. We got chased around by some Turkins, and we ended up here. Glad we found you, though it did take us a while. Kelly and I've been talking. Since our didn't seem to be coming, and living the camp life was just the two of us was getting too hard, we thought next time we'd run into you guys, we'd ask you to take us with you to AIRDATE. I guess we could have just left some notes in the camp or in Torna for Dad to find, but for all I know, he might be dead, and dead folks aren't that great at reading. Oh, come on, I'm pouring my heart out to you here. What are you smirking for? What, follow you and I'll see? Sure, okay, lead on then. Alright.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Now, grab these. And back to Heletta.
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
Is this AIRDATE? Looks different than I imagined. No, this is Heletta, a province of Torna. Why do you bring us here? Well, that's why. Ah! Kelly! I'm so glad you're alright. We missed you, Dad. All's well that ends well. So glad we got hope. Are you crying again? Lord Adam, thank you for the kindness you have shown me and my family. Nonsense. I'm terribly sorry about your wife. Thank you. But at least I still have my children. Her more than I would have had without your help. Together, we'll take care of each other and honor Nellie's memory. Excellent. Just take it easy. You need to give yourself time to grieve, too. You too, Lord Adam. I know you're the type to put your life on the line for others, but do take care of yourself. You'll be fine. He's got all of us here doing his work for him. I'd say he'll be taking it plenty easy. Ha 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 ha. Nice job. Thanks, mister. Thanks, miss, and everyone. We'll be living here from now, so come play sometime. Sure thing, Callie. See you, Kelly. Stay out of trouble now. Hey.
Thanks.
Alright.
I am honored.
Yeah, to see the story have it.
I won't lie.
Bit of a
It
happy
feels
ending.
good.
Mission accomplished then.
Alright. So, real quick, gonna go click crafting stop. See if it
Let's get down to
actually make
business.
anything new. Hey, we finished all of the items on Jin's recipe list. Right.
It came together nicely. It's ready.
Well, let's go and
It's ready.
make everything we can.
It's ready. It's ready. It came together nicely.
Right. Takes care of the camping stop. Hi.
There's more to this blade than cutting down fools.
All right. Should be able to get that done now. Now let's see. Oh, the ruby stew and the blue foo.
Ah, meat! The ultimate comfort food. Jin's cooking is always so mouth-watering.
Since make this easier, quicker. The sweet fair
Ah,
stuffings.
meat! The ultimate comfort food.
Only pouch expansion kit had.
In the kitchen or not, I'm your man.
You just need to use Hail Strike another 25 times. Zero Blade at 9 times. And E2 Regus Mora Mora. Ice Revolution 4 times. Beat Groll Plampus. Right? Oh, 300,000 total damage. It's a special chain attack 6 times. Overkill a monster chain attack 5 times. And 150 crits. That one's gonna take a while. Hey,
It would seem I have much left to learn.
I'd actually be able to grind that out. So, got some old core chips that you can sell. But since they're right here. Not selling those motor chips. Hello?
Gotta support you young'uns somehow.
Uh, 200,000 more. Wrong menu. Crit rate will go down. Definitely gonna use that or haze. Right, leave the rest as is there. Good. That may be useful. Have a better rush hour equipped Laura. Those key weapons. Yes. All you do is change it. Ooh. The Pyro Great Sword at higher crit rate. Yeah. Do you have it 2 extra Torna braids, so I can go sell those. I need to find them again. Alright. So, I need, level 1, 2 Ox scores, so, level 1's of that type. Let's see. Right, that takes care of it there. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. So, on Tuesday, more Torna between now and then. Maybe more PSO matches. We'll see what happens. Since I've mentioned that, I need to do something real quick. Is that right? Ugh. Something weird happened. Let's try this again. Right, let's try this one more time. Right. I think this should nerve it. All right. Oh. Thing I haven't mentioned on streams yet, that it's a thing or the PSO pods and playlist on YouTube. PSO Discord. For some reason, we have quite a bit of lore. Part of the lore for this season is that people are selling out. So, the player and streamer for the PSL. Part of the lore contract is mention this quote-unquote sponsor for this season. Don't worry, it's not a real product, so it's not an actual real sponsorship. No actual ads here. But I have to do this for that. It's the Proton Splat League Season 3. Presented by Heat Up. Yes. I can thank Mod Vic Firth for that one. And it's part of the contract. To say it. Heat Up. Come on. You've killed for less. Alright.